Hey guys, I just wanted to introduce you to your business profile here that you guys set up by filling out the web form that said to create your business profile here. This is what you're going to see when you log into it initially. This is all the information that you had put up there through the web form, and there are some other fields that need to be completed in order for you to get a true feel for what the program will be able to do for you. The consult date, we'll just go through these one by one here. Nothing really to worry about here until we get to that point, which we'll cover later. Industry type, I just use my company for now. We're obviously a service related industry. Customers per month, for the sake of simplicity, I'll just put 5,000. The average ticket or average sale, we'll say 25 bucks. My average cost on that, we'll say it's 10 bucks. And then a campaign conversion rate, for the sake of being conservative, we'll say it's 10%. Okay, so once you fill those numbers out, you're going to get a handful of things that calculated automatically based on those entries. First one being the max discount. You'll see it's 60%. Now, what that means and what it's for is when you go to create your opt-in offer, it's got to be exciting. It's got to be motivating. It's got to get people to want to sign up for your alerts and your messages and your promos. People just don't get excited about 10% off, 15% off, save $1, save $3. It's got to be something big and loud and meaningful. So we always look to something between that 50 and 100% off range. So that max discount percentage is certainly not the max that you can offer, but this is the max that you can offer without losing any money based on your average ticket and your average cost on that ticket. So it's a good number to know right off of the bat so we can draft our opt-in offer, save 60% today, and you know you're not actually losing any money. Moving on down the line, setup and registration fee, monthly platform fee. These are both in here at $125 and $150 respectively. Now, these are the promo prices. You would notice on my opt-in offer, it was to save 75% off of the registration fee, which is typically $499, so $500. 75% off of that $500 is $125, so that's why we have $125 in there. Monthly platform fee, typically $300 a month. 50% off the monthly was $150. Now, cost per thousand, this is something that is pretty powerful and certainly useful when determining how effective your campaign can be and your return on investment and all sorts of other things. So we calculate it based on, your monthly platform fee and then how many messages you're sending out in your plan. In this case, it's the value plan. It comes with 5,000 messages, paying $150 a month for it. That's 3 cents a message times 1,000 messages is $30 per thousand. So now, based on your average ticket of $25, you are going to need a whopping 1.20 people out of that 1,000 that you text. Those 1,000 of your best loyal customers that opted in and gave you permission to send them your texts, promos, specials, and whatnot. You need 1.2 out of all those 1,000 to come in to break even, to cover your cost, to cover that $30. What that means is 998.5 of them, or I'm sorry, 998.8 of them are pure profit centers, 100% profit centers. You'll see down there it says profit per thousand. We're just going to update something here, say $15. We'll say 20%. I think my Wi-Fi may have gone out. But that will ultimately affect that number there. Oh, there we go. So you'll see $24.70 is your profit per thousand based on those numbers above. Sorry for the lag time there. I sitting outside of Starbucks, and I think the Wi-Fi got kind of disturbed there. Tell us about your business. This is some info that you fill out on the web form. Stuff we want to know about what you're doing for marketing to drive your customers in, drive new customers through the door, and more importantly, what you're doing to keep them coming back once you get them to come in. A lot of companies out there are paying a lot of good money to acquire new customers, but are falling a little bit short on what they're doing to make sure they keep them coming back. And that's kind of where we fit in, and that's where I can help you kind of improve, if you will. Couple of just bullet points on us. We're in our 8th year in business. We work at 15,000 businesses across the country. Last month, we sent out just over 10 million messages to just over 4 million subscribers. Bottom line, we know what we're doing, and frankly, we're good at it. And we can say that because we have a 98% merchant retention rate, meaning less than 2% of our merchants leave us every single month. That's a pretty small number. An even smaller number is the 99%. That means 1% of the consumers opt out. So we're certainly meeting or exceeding the companies that we've partnered with, their goals and expectations. And it certainly seems like we've nailed down what the consumers want to see as far as offer types, promos, and that kind of stuff. All of which we'll dive into later on down the road. But just to give you an idea, this is where you tell me some stuff about your business. The lead date, that obviously auto-populates when you fill out that form. And let me know what kind of marketing you're doing right now. Just select all of them that apply. Here's also a place where you could upload, your images or artwork or your logo, anything that you might want to use when creating your signage for your opt-in offer. Any kind of files you want to put in here, you can do that as well. Tasks. I've actually assigned everybody a task. As soon as you get into your profile, I need you to opt into a handful of sample keywords. I do this for a couple of reasons. Number one, I want you to get an idea of what it feels like from your customer's point of view, how the platform works. And secondly, to give you an endless stream of ideas as far as what types of messages people are sending out, what is working, what's not working. And thirdly, just to remind you to send them out in the first place. A lot of us can get caught up in our day-to-day activities and totally forget to send out a message or two. And there goes my internet connection. So we'll go ahead and wrap it up there. But that is a quick snapshot on your business profile.